So there's the gap that a lot of us live by, myself included at times, which is, you know, we believe he's good. We say we trust him, but we rely on ourselves. Okay? So sometimes, why does it feel like we're holding this rope of self-trust versus, oh, sorry, self-reliance versus trust? So what many people would never say out loud, I trust him. I'll trust him right after I figure this out. So self-reliance versus trust. So there's this question, okay? Where in our life are we waiting to feel safe before we actually let go? Just think of a domain, an area in life where it's like still holding on, self-reliance versus trust. So before we turn the page, something to consider, okay? It might look like faith for us, and there's always areas of growing. I mean, there's areas where there's trust, but there might be one room that never goes in, that is just left there. And as we grow in Christ more and more, we actually let him into more and more rooms, and we trust, because self-reliance learns to pray. It quotes verses. It shows up early. It can look good. It can look right, but it doesn't actually lean in. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. The need to understand it all just often sometimes wearing a disguise. So one of the things I've had to struggle with in life was having to understand everything. So you're not afraid he won't come through, okay? You're afraid of what it feels like to actually need him to. Something to consider is like, to need someone that's very self-reliant. For me at times when I do that, it feels very humbling or like weak. So it's not a threat. That discomfort when we let go. It isn't danger. It's a hand closing around the place you've been guarding. Okay? So we have to ask in this part 2 section, which we'll ask 2 other questions.